a ring on it. Season 3, episode 4. Question I'm asking is, are you a Shay? Shay is at least 45. And she's out here in these streets fighting and carrying on. And you know what I thought about? Shay is the typical woman out here that is dating. And I want to know, ladies, are you a Shay? Because one thing you notice about these 40-some-year-old women who did not renew their minds about dating, who did not learn how to correctly date, Shay, Vernisha, Liz, Winter, I forgot about Winter, Aisha, is they're in their 40s and they're doing the same thing we did when we was 16. Isn't it? Don't you think it's crazy that you're still in your 40s dating the same way? Don't y'all think that's crazy? Girl, I have been so nervous to come back to see the rest of the fight because I am so traumatized. You know, I cannot take toxic, okay? But I said this morning, I'm going to ask a question. Are you a Shay? Are you a Shay? Do you date like Shay? You have a man you've been begging to marry you like Shay. Hello, 10 years, a girlfriend. Matter of fact, books are on sale for Mother's Day. Okay, are you a Shay? I want you to really, really look inside yourself. Look at your dating self. And if you've been with me, I'll say 6 months, your mind should have already been renewed. If you've been consistently listening to my content and reading my books, I think you should have a shift of mind. It's Tuesday, May 3rd. Oh my Lord, April just went away like that, and May is here. I want to thank you for your love and support. Those of you who've joined my Patreon. Hey, Patreons, all I'm going to say is check your mailbox this week, tomorrow specifically. All my patrons, check your mailboxes. I'm just saying, girl, be looking out for the mailman, okay? If you are a paid member over here, please email me. Email me, please. I need to send y'all books to you. You have free books you're gonna get because you're paying membership here. But if you don't email me, I don't know. And I need you guys to come on over in my Patreon so I can talk to you one on one. It's so much easier for me to get your information as soon as the books come out. I send the books out. I processed about 80 books between yesterday and last night. And I don't remember seeing your name, girl. But anyways, so thank you for your love and support my Patreons. And of course, my Cash App. Thank you for picking up my books and leaving me reviews. Okay. So we all saw the fight between Shay and the pretty girl. She said, you know what's wrong with you? You're mad because I'm pretty. I hollered. I was like, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. This grown, let me make it big, behind woman is fighting this young lady. And you know what the crazy thing is about this? Is that it is a control environment, Shay. Producers are there. Your man is there. You're there with somebody else. And this is how you are acting. Shay is the typical ghetto hood chick that will go fight for a man who ain't trying to fight for you. Girl, he's been stringing you along. Look at him laughing. He's been stringing you along forever. And the best thing you can think to do is go fight. Go approach. It's crazy because this is control environment. But you know what? There's a lot of Shays out there. There's a lot of y'all out there walking up in these women's faces that your man is talking to. Of course, this is a little different because they're going out and look at her on dates with other people. Ladies, let me tell you something. This is why I go so hard over here on Facebook. And you know, the woman that's been angry in my comments the last couple of days, I guarantee you they're all Shays. You know why they're all Shays? They have not sat their hips down and learned how to date. They have not sat their hips down and learned about men. Even Jesus says, learn of me. Okay. And see, women have this mentality that men are just like us, and they're not just like us. Yes, we have two eyes, two ears, mouth, heart, kidneys, but you see, they have a penis and we have a vagina. Okay. Men love differently. Their love is action because men, we're all Christ in the earth. But in the context of Christ and the church, man or the husband represents Christ. And what did Christ do? He showed the world, John 3:16, for God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten son, and whosoever believes on him shall not what? Perish, but have everlasting life. So the man represents the Christ in when it comes to marriage. Now, the church represents the wife. Romans 10 and 9. If you will confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus Christ and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you shall be saved. So men are active, women are reactive. A woman is to react to how a man treats her. Here you have Zaddy the pimp stringing this girl along, haven't met the mama. She's sitting up there begging and pleading to meet the mama. And I'm like, girl, you can't be this stupid. Surely you can't be this stupid. Baby, when are you going to grow up and realize that this man don't like you like that? You need to grab your veneers, grab your weave and your fake booty and your purse, and walk away and meet somebody that will love you and appreciate you for, Vernisha's pretty. Not Vernisha. See, I call Vernisha. She look like Vernisha, don't she? She's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. But you know what the sad thing is? There are many of you. I have almost 20,000 subscribers. And I'm thinking if you've been with me a long time, then your mindset has changed. But there are many women who are the Shays of this world. And my question is, when you're going to stop? When are you going to stop being like Shay? I have a post I post in my community tab, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Women, we are so gullible. We're so desperate and we're thirsty for love and attention that we will believe anything a man says. If a man says he like us, then all of a sudden we getting married. That's my man. He ain't gonna go nowhere. And so I have this in my community tab that I want to read to you. I said, this is why I go so hard on YouTube, but y'all, please make this make sense to me. She said, I met a man. I believe God brought us together and I prayed for a husband. Okay, I don't got a problem with that, okay? Because we're supposed to be praying. And while I do not believe God chooses our husband, I think he helps us, he directs us, he leads us, but he does not choose our husband for us. He influences us. I think we are supposed to pray and allow him to lead and direct. Okay, so I ain't got a problem with that. I met a man I believe God had brought us together before after I prayed for a husband. Now, my question is how you know God brought him in your life, okay? Because not because you pray mean the person that God brought, the person you meet means is God. What we used to say in the church, who sent you, who are you, and what do you want? Remember that? Okay. However, right there. However, he's maybe 2 hours away and we have only been texting. You tell me how you believe God sent this man in your life and you've only been texting. Please explain it to me. You ain't talked to him. You haven't heard his voice. All y'all doing is texting. Huh? Because me and my husband text all day, especially when he's away. But baby, there's just some time he called. He be like, I want to hear your voice. I miss you. And I'm called, Mike, hey, how's things going? So how you believe this man God sent this man and y'all only been texting? Okay, dumb. Let me hurry. I gotta go wake the baby up. Okay. As with what's common with texting, miscommunication is easy. No, for real. We are mid conversation when he stopped texting all of a sudden for around, I think, an hour. He's done this before, but this time I thought something was wrong. So I told him I couldn't do it anymore because I felt like I was on the emotional roller coaster. He didn't text back. We connected on a spiritual level and had so much in common too. I feel like God brought him to me, but I ruined it by being impatient and going off. Please pray for me to get through this. Girl, please, bye. Get your foolish behind out of here. You know what? 40-year-old still doing what you did at 60, and you have not learned and renewed your mind. And this is the cycle that a lot of women stay on and keep going through because you refuse to learn. But I got to go. I have to go, honey. 23 times the guys available. Pick it up, girl. Don't be a fool. It's Mother's. It's on sale. This book, it stays on sale. Amazon has it on sale. All my other books are on sale. I love you. I have to go. Let me know what you think. Are you a Shay? Are you a Vernisha? Are you a Liz? Are you a Winter? Are you an Aisha? Ladies, we have to stop. Come on. You can't be 40 and still be a fool. The problem with being 40 and still being a fool is Peter says, the Apostle Peter says, let the older woman teach a younger woman. Revelation, ladies, if you are 40, you are considered an older woman because you're 2 generations. A generation is 20 years. So if you're 40, for those of you who got upset, if I said you're 30, you're really 40. You know, just emotional. Just get upset over everything. You are considered an older woman. So by 40, baby, you need to have some wisdom underneath your belt. Pick up the wisdom book, sweetie. By the age of 40, you're supposed to have some wisdom under your book because the Bible commands you to teach the younger generation. That's why I'm on YouTube yelling and screaming and writing stuff, because I'm trying to get these girls in their 20s so they don't get 40 and be foolish like some of y'all. But I got to go. Bye. Love you.